Day. Oh, we don't have a camera. Oh, jeez.
It's
Okay.
almost all the way over, though.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's looking more at the.
Oh, boys.
Let me just refresh mine. It's looking at the icebox.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, my. Okay. So we have to come over more. And then we have to come up.
Okay.
That's an awful long way. We have to come up. And I'll see what's happening. Oh, there we go. That's not bad. There we are. Look at that. Wow, we almost landed.
Yeah. Hi. What are you going to get?
Have we got anybody saying we got sound?
Yay, mail call.
Yay, mail call. Okay, basket on the floor. Woof. Oh, bucket challenge.
Hey, don't eat the basket.
Steve is off today. So you're stuck with just myself and Grace.
Hungry hippos.
We got sound. Picture perfect. Wow. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? You know, the new guy, oh my.
Yes, I'm protecting it.
How are we, are you going to hand it to her? This is going to be a problem to try and get Bailey to get the basket with the little puppies running all over. Oh, dear me. Bailey, you want to get the basket from her?
It's on the floor, Bailey.
Go get it, quick.
Oh, it's still in your bag.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yes, we got it. We got it.
Little. Up. Up, nope. On the floor.
Nope.
Or on the floor. Or on the floor. Yeah.
No? No, hey, no, Chaos, no. You go back. Back, Chaos, back. Over there. Chaos, call Chaos.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oops.
You got a little one over here who's being very nice. I better feed this one.
I got 3 of them.
Okay. Okay, that's all. That's all. No more. No more. No more. There we go.
Oh, very good. Can you let him have it?
Got everything? That's all. Mm. That's a very pretty dog. It's a very good girl. Chaos, you had some. You didn't get the basket. You have to learn to get the basket to get a whole can. All done. All done. All done. All done. No, don't get in there. Please don't get in there, because that's just got, if it's anything, it's going to slobber. Okay, guys. Huh? Whoops. This is very confusing. Oh, the stool.
The stool.
The stool would be very helpful, because otherwise they're going to get in the mail. You better get on your basket and your bed.
Okay, a little bit to get it.
These puppies aren't puppies anymore. No. They drool like everybody. Look at the wet. We will now have a semi-wet mail call. Not only is it raining, well, maybe it's raining inside. How do I know? It could be. Chaos! You're not doing the right thing. What on on earth? Shelley Keith Lefevre, Derby, New York. Oh, I remember them. Okay, this application got to go in the last drawer over there. And then yeah, last drawer. The latest. Oh, you guys are in trouble. Oh God. I don't know, Bailey. You got to get them off of there. We had a new tech guy here today who said that this camera, this microphone is much more directional than I had thought. So it's now pointed directly at me. Puppy, get down. They're not going to get down. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Get up there, quick, Bailey. Get up there. Bailey, get up. Woof, woof.
Come on, Cat.
The roof.
Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat.
There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, now pat everybody. Oh, boys. Give everybody a great big pat. So Bailey got her bed back. What they're saying, she tricked us. This is for Teresa. That has to do with the reservations for next year's Dog Fest. Would you believe it? I know the U.S. mail is supposed to go through come hell or high water, or whatever that commercial says, but I don't think they did very well today. Here you go. Have that one. My name is Michael Lindsay. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a fellow who's just sent us an inquiry. We'll put that in the envelope over there. In the drawer. And pretty soon we gotta pay attention to those again and get some letters written. Figure out whether they're people that we can help or whether they really should probably try somewhere else. But we really can't help everybody. We can help a lot of people, but not everybody. What are we doing up here? Oh, with the big feet. No, can't have that. Arthur, ruff, 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 ruff. These are poo pickers. They're poo pickers. And that's it for mail. Did you get this one from Texas? Well, you're supposed to get that one from Texas. There's 2 more envelopes right here. What's this one? This one was an application, so we know about that one. And then this was Texas. Couldn't live without getting one with that Texas. And that's it for mail. The road could be out between us and the post office. How do I know? It really has been very wet up here. We got any questions?
Have we heard of the new golf cart arrival? rewatch from Blue Penguin. She was looking at Opal.
Oh, yeah. No, no, I don't think so. I should- Chaos is a good girl. What are you looking for somebody? No, I don't think so. No. I know somebody used that PAUL word
Enjoyed your talk on YouTube.
around her today.
Oh,
which
good.
Said it
was
was
awful.
It's what?
Never
It
should
was
have
too
done it.
short.
Oh, I listen. It was supposed to be between George and
Huh?
I. It was supposed to be 20 minutes, and
It
I
was.
think it
It's
was
not nice.
19. No, there were a lot of problems that sort of. I think we made it today. I had a lot of.
They enjoyed your talk on YouTube.
I think we made
Oh,
it.
good.
Said it was too,
It's what?
it was too short.
Oh, I listen. It was supposed to be
It's kind of fun, though.
between George and I. It was supposed to be
The
20
interesting
minutes.
thing,
and I
if you
think
watch
was
it again,
19.
you watch, he only scratches a couple times with the flies.
I think we made it.
I've got the flies in my nose and my mouth and my ears. It was really kind of funny. And it wasn't until the next
kinda
person
fun,
got up
though.
to
It
give the
was the-
speech. The interesting thing,
that
if you
she's-
watch it
she just
again,
backed away from
you
the
watch,
podium and
he
she
only
just said, "Hey, I'm
scratches
not
a couple
staying today.
times
There's so
with
many
the
flies."
flies. Could have been what I should have done, but I was leaning on the podium to hold myself up, so I was stuck with it. That was a very quick mail call. 3 letters. Is that right? Yeah.
Two?
2?
Those were applications or inquiries.
Yeah. Pony Express must not have got through.
Got flooded out in 128.
Uh,
Peabody.
I heard there was. I heard there was some bad trouble.
Wrong color pen. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, sorry. I just erased it.
Oh dear. Well, tell them who it was.
Leander, Texas,
Leon-
and Zionsville, Indiana.
There you go.
Thank you.
You got it.
Oh, does the new cart have room for a tanning bed?
Tanning bed?
Yes.
Not quite enough room for tanning bed. It does have enough room for Bailey between the seats. But I'm going to have to get her up there. I think it's a bit of a high step. I may have to carry a little bit of a ramp for her. But she was down there today, and I turned around to come up the house, and she took off like a shot. So, you know, as long as she can move like that, she ought to move like that. Because we can start carrying her around too much, and she's not going to be able to do that. So we got to keep her moving as much as we can. But I'm just getting ready for when I may have to carry her around. She's not young.
Have you tried the soup yet?
The who?
Soup?
No. That may happen tonight, though, because I don't think I have anything for supper.
And someone wants to know if you've heard from David and Dustin lately.
No. No, we've tried to reach out to him and his family, his sisters, and I have had no answer thus far.
What did you think of Lynn's question and answer?
Oh, I thought she did a good job. She did a good job.
And someone wants to know what is the best and worst movie location you worked at with animals, and
Oh,
what
gee.
was the best and worst crew catering you had at a movie making location?
Oh, my word. Are we talking the movies, the best location? Boston Common wasn't bad. We had a bunch of horses there in harness. We had to drive them up to the State House. Everything went really well. Well, no, it didn't go well. It was interesting. A friend of mine, Cirilla, her name is, her father had a collection of antique carriages. So anytime we had a movie that called for antique carriages, I, of course, would call Cirilla. And she also had several driving horses. She drove internationally with the Myopia Driving Club, and she competed internationally. She'd fly her horses over to God knows where and compete. So she was a well-known driver. Okay, so I think it was the Kennedy and Fitzgerald movie, probably. And they wanted us in Boston at I've forgotten what time, and they gave us the directions of where they wanted us to drive so that we could park. Well, we both had a 53-foot trailer. And I don't think the guy giving us directions knew that we had a 53-foot trailer, because they had us come down the hill by Mass General there, and we hit that traffic circle, and there is no way you can bend a 53-foot trailer around that traffic circle. I started to, and I didn't make it, and she was right behind me, which complicated life even more so. So we really tied up traffic there for a long time. It took the police and everybody to come get us untangled, because I had to back out, you know, and they got very annoyed that we'd gone there in the first place, but here we had these directions. So we finally got over to Boston Common. We pulled up onto the Common with the two trailers, and we got everybody unloaded and things, and my daughter was going to drive one, Janine. Janine's a pretty good horse person, but she'd never driven a horse before in her life. So we hooked up a horse and a carriage for her and put her up in the seat and said, here you go, drive up the State House. Now, this is the first time driving a horse. And all we did was say, the carriage is not cut under. Now, a cut under carriage is one that you can turn at more than a right angle, because the front wheels go underneath the seat so that you can turn more than a right angle. It's very much like the fifth wheel of a big tractor trailer. Hers was not cut under, so she couldn't turn too sharply, because she could turn it over and have a real mess. So she goes up to the State House, and everybody else was turning to go down Park Street, is it? That's right there. And she couldn't turn, because by the time you had the traffic and stuff and people standing around, she couldn't make that turn, so she went straight. When you go straight down there, you go into the financial district, and you get lost. And she was gone for 2 hours. We really didn't know where she was. Because I was in a carriage behind her and Cyrilla was behind me. And we didn't know what had happened to Janine, and we just had to pray she was okay, because we couldn't do a damn thing about it. But she finally wandered back, and everything was fine, but it was very strange. But the reason that was the first time I'd run into their stainless steel tractor trailer that was the kitchen. And they have some good food. They had barbecue and stuff, and steaks and fillets and portobello mushrooms, and they eat well, that bunch. And the worst one, I don't know. There were a lot of worst episodes in different movies. Blown Away was no gem. I had an awful lot of pigeons in Blown Away. That means I have to lay underneath some car or another with a jacket full of pigeons and hide behind bushes, and there's all kinds of things behind bushes in Boston Common, let me tell you. That one wasn't really fun. And what was the next part of that question?
Oh, the food. Who had the best catering?
Oh, it was that Kennedy Fitzgerald movie was very good. I don't think there was a worst food. They eat pretty well, that bunch. Because if they don't eat well, then everybody go out to lunch, and that would take too long. Because when you pull into a big movie set, there are hundreds of vehicles, it seems, but an awful lot of them tractor trailers. All the big name people have their own suite or whatever in a tractor trailer. Some of them have their own tractor trailer. Some of them have their own RV. And an awful lot of these great monstrous stainless steel tractor trailers, it's quite an operation.
Karen says that's a miserable intersection in a compact car.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
It's not easy. You got to swing wide. It's a very tiny little traffic circle.
Yeah.
And it certainly isn't set for a 53-foot trailer. I had a lot of fun with that back tractor trailer in Boston. I had a few mishaps with it. The Boston policemen, they got to know me quite well. Because I was pulling it with a pickup truck, and it was just a trailer, I could get under most of the Storrow Drive bridges. I knew I could. There was only one that I had a problem with, and that's because the trailer was so long that by the time you went down to get under the bridge and started up, your trailer got a lot higher. So I fortunately knew that ahead of time because I'd seen other people get stuck under there. So on that one particular bridge, or two of them, I had to stay up on the surface. But every time I started down Storrow Drive with that tractor trailer, the people would be shaking their heads and
They're waiting for you to peel.
waiting for me to peel off right, the top of it. But no, we did very well.
Someone thinks we should put fringe on your new golf cart.
Fringe with a fringe on top?
Yeah, like a Surrey with a fringe on
Yeah,
top.
well, you know, I don't know. Let's think about it for a minute. I mean, I can see it, you know, with icicles dripping off it, and you know. Go ahead. What else we got?
What happened to Tucker the dog?
Tucker the dog.
Tucker.
Do we change his name? Yeah. He he was biting people, or?
Yeah, there was something going on with him. Some neurological problem.
We had some neurological problem with it. I vaguely remember. Yeah, we thought maybe it might be a brain tumor because he became tremendously unreliable around people, and it looked like he was maybe going to bite somebody. So you gotta take the bull by the horns. He was a nice dog to begin with, but something went wrong. So, and it wasn't just a personality thing. He was cross-eyed or something. So we did put him to sleep.
We quarantined him for a bit.
Oh, we quarantined him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He must have bitten somebody. Who did he bite? Janine? Yeah. Probably. Poor Janine. At any rate, there we have.
Has Opal done any nesting?
None.
And someone just saw a picture of your new cart. Can it be totally enclosed?
Yes, it can. And it has a heater, thanks to a specific donor. They donated money specifically for the heater, which is very nice. I didn't realize you could get a heater for a golf cart, but I do need to have towels stuffed in the front to stop the air from coming in. But other than that, it's wonderful. I also need to put a rope across from the top.
Who was that?
I don't know. I can't turn my head.
A big and a little.
Whatever it is, it's over with.
Yeah, they're still alive.
I have to go from side to side with the rope because I need to be able to pull myself in better. Other than that, we're fine.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. Well, that's it for the night. It was a very wet night anyway. So we'll try again tomorrow.
We haven't blown away.
Haven't blown away.
Not yet.
No, there's a lot of trees down, but we're doing all right so far. The trees around here, if they've been here for 100 years, we just hope they just kind of stay there.
Yeah.
Unless they're eaten up by ants inside, we don't know it. And that could be a problem.
And they could have.
Bye.